Hi, I'm pretty sure that you already know me, but anyway, I'm Antonio Giordano from Pixel and I am the tutor of the European Project Planning and Management International Master, in which you have been invited as trainers. So, hi Raniero, Manuela, Leonardo, Antonio, Katia, Silvia, and Alan. I'm getting older, so I had to write down all the names of the trainers who have been involved for this 10th edition of the Master. First of all, thanks for your availability. The 10th edition of the Master started just 1 week ago, and as you probably know, it has been organized as a hybrid event, which means having online and on-site participants. In particular, there are 7 on-site participants, 4 online synchronous participants, and 2 online asynchronous participants. So this will be more or less the composition of the classroom. About your involvement within this 10th edition of the Master, I would say for those who have been involved last year we made the Master as an online activity and it was a bit challenging in particular because we have been using a platform, the Big Blue Button platform for the online teaching and learning. This year we decided to switch towards a most common platform for distance learning, which is Zoom. And I'm pretty sure that in the last almost 2 years, we all became familiar with using Zoom. Anyway, we will be using Zoom and all the preparatory activities, which means entering the classroom, entering the Zoom place, the Zoom room, will be done directly by me. You will be just asked to deliver your lesson, but the current tutorial aims at providing you with some guidelines about how you could organize your training during this 10th edition of the Master. Again, there will be online on-site participants. You will be in Florence in Pixel premises, and it will be a pleasure for us to host all of you. As I said before, the preparatory activities will be done directly by me or someone of my colleagues, but just to let you see how the entire process works, and then we will move to Zoom again. So we have been creating a virtual learning space which is accessible using username and password. You will be using our laptop, so this process, the login for all the teachers will be done directly by me. Once you do and finalize the login, then you will go to course program and you will, as you see, there is the entire program of the master, and then you will be on your assigned days, you will have the opportunity to enter the teaching room. Once you enter the teaching room, then here I am again, a Zoom room immediately opens, and then it will be the space where you will be delivering your training. Just to summarize up some of the opportunities which are offered by Zoom. I would say that within the physical classroom, so in Pixel premises, you will be using a Pixel laptop, or I would say two different laptops, or two different screens. One will mainly focus on your presentations, the presentations that you will be using during your teaching. The second screen will main focus on the webcam of all the participants plus the chat, because in particular online participants tend to make questions using the chat, or otherwise they unmute themselves and they speak directly to the entire classroom. For the on-site participants, they can make directly their questions, and the online participants have the opportunity to listen to their questions. So what you can do within Zoom, you can unmute yourself, you can stop the video, but as trainers, you will be asked to have the webcam on for the entire length of your trainings. There will be the list of participants. I would like to underline how also on-site participants have been asked to use the platform that we created and to use Zoom. So all the participants will be using the platform, will be using Zoom, plus you will have the opportunity to physically see the on-site participants. As I said before, there will be the possibility to use the chat. About the chats, again, there will be the second screen through which you will have access to the questions coming in particular from the online participants. Then you will have the opportunity to share your screen. On the big blue button platform, you as trainers or me as tutor had the opportunity to upload directly your presentation. In this case, I will ask you to bring your own presentations or to send everything to me via email, because the only possibility that we have on Zoom is to start sharing the screen and to let participants having a look to the presentations that you prepared for them. There will be the recording. If you want to do that, you will have just to record on the cloud. But again, this is something I can do because the host for each training day will have the opportunity to make the recording of each lesson day. You can decide from the very beginning if you want to be host within the classroom, and in that case I will remind you about recording, or I will start immediately the recording as soon as you start your lesson. Otherwise, you can make me host within the classroom and I will do the recording of your training day. Even more important, within the Zoom room in which you are host, if you decide to be host, you will have the opportunity to create some breakout rooms. On the basis of the number of participants, we decided that on-site participants can work autonomously in two different groups, and in that case, their cooperation is quite natural because they are close to each other and they can carry out the practical activities. The breakout rooms, or I would say the breakout room, because it is just one if you want to use just one, is mainly used for the online participants. So it will be you, it will be me, depending on who will be the host for each training day, to create the breakout room or the breakout rooms if you want to use more breakout rooms. But this is something which is mainly addressed to the online participants. For the on-site participants, they can work autonomously within the classroom without using the breakout rooms. But again, this is something we can define from the very beginning. Once you will come to Pixel Premises, you can also decide to make possible the cooperation between online and on-site participants. It is a bit more challenging, but anyway, we can do that, and I will be there to help you if you decide to create some, I would say, heterogeneous groups composed by online and on-site participants. Otherwise, on-site participants can work in their groups and online participants can work in one breakout room or more breakout rooms, and then again it will be you or me to create them. Those are more or less the main possibilities which are offered by Zoom. Anyway, I will be there for any kind of problem that you may have during the carrying out of your teaching. For those who already came to Pixel Premises, I moved my location, which is now immediately close to the classroom. So you have just to call me and I will be there to support and to help you. And it will be again a pleasure to host all of you in Pixel Premises. See you soon. And for any kind of problem, doubt that you have, please write to me and I will be happy to reply to your questions and to your doubts. See you soon. Bye.